Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode where we are talking about this. This is a Stranberg with fanned frets and Suhr pickups. And today I just wanted to give my thoughts on Stranberg, fanned frets, fancy pickups, headless guitars, and all the likes of that. Now, I know most people, when they're going to buy a Stranberg, let's take these off. There's a lot of questions, all right? How hard is it to transition to fan frets? Are headless guitars weird? Are pickups good? All this sort of stuff. I'm gonna demo the pickups and all the sounds you can get out of this guitar. This crazy neck. Like, look at the back of this neck. This is insane. So the whole idea with this neck is that when you're playing down by these low frets, your hand kind of rests like this. And when you grab this guitar down here, it's like this crease, like your whole thumb is resting on this shelf. And as you play higher up the guitar, when you need more and more real estate, this track sort of guides your thumb on the back of the neck for solo stuff, and then this bottom cut is like a relief for your fingers to actually reach around. So it's not super thick and full like Paul Gilbert necks on his Iceman. If you've ever picked up one of those in the store, it's like I can barely get my fingers around this freaking thing. When you're actually playing this, you don't really notice it. I think that's because, most of the time, at least me, I'm playing with my thumb on the back like this, and that track just feels like any other flat neck. And when I'm lost in the moment playing, you don't really notice it at all. And I think that's a really good thing. I think that's somewhat of a high praise towards Stranberg and this neck design. I think it balances still really well. Like, it's not neck diving. It just kind of sits right there. No hands. It balances well. There's a big chunk missing back here, so you can hit all the tuners. There's a bunch of weird stuff going on, but it sits in your lap just fine. As for these knobs, brass numbers that the knob uncovers from the slot that's cut out of the knob, so you can see where your tone pot's at or where your volume pot's at. I thought that was a super nice touch. The patch I played at the beginning is super processed, so I'm gonna strip it down. I'm gonna show you guys some tones, just going through my Plexi profile, and you guys can have a listen for yourself. To my ears, they sound like modern humbuckers, equivalent to like JB's, like the DiMarzio Super Distortions or whatever. Just modern, versatile humbuckers. I think they sound great. Let's have a listen. Waiting for my software to load here. Turn the volume down a little bit. rusty at the end, but you get the idea. Does the Telecaster thing very well. That one is super bright. That's all the positions. I think this guitar does the in-between positions pretty well, except for that middle position. Just seems like really stupidly bright. It's like got this really harsh twang, but maybe you guys can hear what I'm talking about. But that position 2 and 4, position 2, that kind of smooths out a little bit, gives you this really nice Telecaster sound. Position 4, it gives you more of a Strat sound. So really well rounded. Pickups sound good. I'm not going crazy over them. They sound like modern pickups. But I think most guitars nowadays, they sound just fine. You know, modern pickups, we're really all spoiled by them because they're all good now. You know, overall, I think this is a super comfortable guitar. Sounds good. Pickups are good. I think all the strange things about this, the shapes and the just sort of geometries of the neck, the headless nature, the weird spot for tuning, everything just kind of works in a very well balanced way. And I can see why a lot of people want this guitar for traveling gigs, for fly gigs. I think really most people's hangups are just aesthetically wise, but you know, it's a really super well rounded, lightweight guitar.